This year, the El Niño event has worsened the situation, bringing hotter and dry conditions to the region.
Imagine peering into the depths of the sun just as easy as checking the weather's forecast. That's exactly what heliosysmology, the study of solar vibrations and waves, allows us to do.
This fascinating field enables us to learn about the heart of our star without leaving the Earth, much like how seismologists use earthquakes to learn about the Earth's interior.
The discovery that made this possible came in the 1970s when scientists uncovered how sun waves propagate to the sun, leading to the development of heliosysmology. Douglas Goh derived the term from the Greek word helios or sun, seismos or quakes, and logos or study.
It is based on the fact that the sun is constantly producing vibrations on its surface. These movements are created from sound waves with different propagation speeds, amplitudes, and frequencies.
Sound waves play a crucial role in heliosysmology. Also called pressure waves, these waves are generated by the boiling motion of gas in the sun's surface layers called convection. They move in a rhythmic back and forth motion, referred to as oscillation. The sound waves that travel inside the sun strike the surface and bounce back into its interior.
These discoveries on the sun's nature have dramatically changed our perceptions about the sun. Before the discovery of heliosysmology, we know that the sun is an unchanging solid and rigid star. But now, we actually know that it is made out of plasma.
You can imagine our sun represented by this water balloon. As we pull one side, the water inside it moves, causing it to move towards the other direction and back.
Solar oscillation has three types. Firstly, pressure modes are sound waves confined in a temperature gradient. A simple analogy would be an echo reverberating around a cavern.
The second type is the fundamental modes, produced by the gravitational interactions on the sun's surface. It resembles the ocean waves.
Lastly, gravity modes are not yet understood entirely. However, they are theorized to be the result of buoyancy effects.
Heliosysmology is a reliable mean used by NASA and other space agencies. Firstly, it determines the properties of the sun, such as temperature, density, composition, and motion.
Secondly, it reveals the layer of the sun. An example of this is Stackelfly, a narrow shield layer positioned at the top of the sun. Thirdly, it gives clues about the changes in our sun and how it differs from other stars.
Next, it helped us understand solar flares and solar spots. Lastly, it assisted us in explaining how does the sun produces energy.
From the light that keeps our mornings bright,
To the provider of energy to various living organisms.
Now we delve more about the nature and structure of the closest star.
but how much do we really know about the sun?